Well, what's going on dating for you?
Absolutely nothing. No, literally absolutely nothing.
Okay, so who's on your list? Like, what are 5 manifestation things that you want out of a man?
He looks like George Clooney slash Richard Gere.
Okay, love.
He's deaf older than me,
Okay,
right?
love.
Seasoned, probably eats dinner at 4:30, goes to bed at 6, you know.
Stop.
Yeah, and then I can go have like a glass of wine at your house while he's asleep, and then we get up and have an early breakfast, and he might name a yacht after me or something. I don't know.
Okay. What about anything on the inside?
He cannot be his own leader. He has to be like Christ led or
Oh,
have
yeah. I
some
didn't know what
higher
you were saying.
power. No, because you know that ego. There's like, I run my life. I'm the reason I'm so successful. I'm like, that's cool and all. You can support yourself and
No,
think highly of your work ethic. But like, if your higher
you
power
have to
is
believe in God.
yourself,
No.
no, absolutely not. So I'll never be led by someone that doesn't have a strong spiritual like compass.
Do you need someone to be your same religion?
No.
Okay.
Yo, this is the ideal life of a bird. She wants an older guy that she could control and things like that because she feels like, yo, this dude only got a couple more days left. So how difficult can he be, right? And he got a lot of money, so I'm just gonna be able to live like a lavish bird. This is the mindset of these women. They think it's that sweet that they could find some old dude out here and take advantage of him. And I keep telling you all, man, they might find a dude like that. He might, but that man will be a simp. And the thing about simps, simps will snap one day. You can't keep taking advantage of a person and think that they are dumb and they don't know what you're doing. Eventually, they're gonna get tired of your bird games and they're gonna snap. But it is what it is. These birds don't care. They don't. And you know what's so crazy? She's saying this after she had a baby with a rapper. She's a baby mother. She got a whole dude that she had a kid with, but listen to how she sounds. Think about if this was your baby mom's, the mother of your child. This is crazy, man. On a podcast saying that she wants a guy that looks like George Clooney. Pretty much an older white guy with a lot of money. Fellas, be wise out here, man. Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
I've been talking to my friends who think I'm kind of nuts. I give people 2 weeks and 2 weeks to see me. So I don't care where you're at on the globe. I feel like if you're interested in me and we're talking, you have 2 weeks to see me. Otherwise, I'm no longer interested. However, with wanting the 2 week mark, as well as maybe send me flowers, can I ask you?
Look, this is the mindset of a desperate woman, right? This is a woman who's thirsty. Look, fellas, man, see, it don't pay to be a thirsty dude out here, bro. Because when you're thirsty, you will settle for women like this. Women who are thirsty for a man to take them on a date or just to link with a man. Women like that are usually low self esteem type women where they got to keep chasing after men that don't want them. Like that's their entire life. They're gonna forever keep chasing after men that don't want them, and it's gonna turn them into a woman who will get ran through, and then they're gonna get used to that lifestyle, and then they're just gonna be a bird who just gonna keep dating mad dudes, chasing really nothing. So just think about a woman like this body count, right? And just think about if you attempt to save a woman like this when she's giving dudes a 2 week notice. Like she's that thirst. She's that desperate. Yo, 2 weeks or nothing. That's sad, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like women like this really needs like therapy, counseling to really talk about the real issue. But instead, they date and get ran through to numb the pain. It is what it is, man. Fellas, be wise out here, man.
Fairfax County police say that former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife and himself in what appears to be a murder-suicide. Fairfax's children were in the house at the time. One of them was the 911 caller. Police say the shooting appears to be related to an ongoing domestic dispute between the couple, who are undergoing what they described as a messy divorce and still live together. Police are continuing to investigate. Fairfax, once a rising political star, served as lieutenant governor from 2018 to 2022.
According to court documents obtained by News 4, Serena Fairfax filed for divorce from Justin in 2025. Just last month, the Fairfax County judge granted custody of the children to Serena and ordered Justin to move out of the home by the end of April. In the custody opinion, a judge wrote, quote, "The wife testified that heavy daily alcohol consumption by the father has become the norm." The court documents say Justin Fairfax spiraled into alcoholism and isolated himself from family involvement following the 2019 sexual assault allegations against him while he was in office. Allegations he denied, but still weighed on him tremendously, the judge wrote. During the custody battle, the judge also found, quote, "The evidence also showed that in 2022, the father purchased a handgun with money intended for his children's horseback riding lessons." During the divorce proceedings, Serena Fairfax installed cameras throughout the family's home, according to police. Police say those cameras were rolling last night, just like they were back in January when Justin called police to claim that Serena had assaulted him.
We reviewed those cameras and we corroborated that the alleged assault never occurred.
Court documents show evidence that Serena Fairfax was actively involved in her children's lives, finding no evidence that Serena ever engaged in inappropriate conduct and maintained great relationships with the two kids. The court found, however, that Justin was currently unable to have a healthy relationship with his kids due to his alcohol use and self-isolation within the home.
RIP to the wife. You know, like I always say, man, the people who suffers the most in these situations are always the kids, especially the type of trauma that those kids got to deal with for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad. Mental health is a real thing, and as men, we gotta work on ourselves, because I keep telling you all, simps are the most dangerous dudes on this planet. You never know when a simp is gonna snap, because you gotta understand who a simp is. A simp is a man that's emotionally weak. Some men, if they feel like their marriage is falling apart, some men don't know how to deal with that emotionally. And that's why, as a man, if you gotta go to therapy, if you gotta go to the gym, whatever you need to do to protect your mental, you must do. Because this right here is extremely sad, man. And this is an ongoing situation lately where a bunch of men are snapping. This is why I tell you all dudes all the time, man, protect your mental. Take some time out to meditate. Take some time out to do some self-assessing, because it will be beneficial. Because a lot of times when a man can't handle his emotions, he snap. So, fellas, be wise out here, man. That's just the bottom line. But again, RIP to this woman. This is a very sad situation.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.